The international programs at Pepperdine are a signature piece to the Pepperdine experience. The whole process transforms their hearts and their minds. They get to know more about themselves, ask themselves bigger questions about their faith, about their futures, about their careers, their passion, their vocation, and they get to really understand what's important to them.
So one of the unique things about our international programs is that they are Pepperdine programs. They are programs and properties that we own. The faculty come from the Malibu campus to teach in those programs. The students come from the Malibu campus, so that you get the Pepperdine experience with our mission, with our values, with everything that we believe in, but you get to experience it within the context of a different culture, and that adds a whole different global dimension to learning.
It's super freeing to be able to travel as much as you can while abroad. To know that you could get out of class at 4 p.m. on a Thursday, gauging the time and being like, okay, can I make a 7 p.m. flight all the way to Paris or going off to Croatia? It makes the world simultaneously feel a lot smaller as well as a lot bigger.
When I was taking Humanities 212 at Pepperdine Lausanne and we were learning about the French Revolution, I actually got to go to Paris that weekend and look at all these monuments that we had been talking about in class, actually in person, and talk to people in French about how they viewed the French Revolution, how it impacts it today. It helped make history come alive because I could see all the things that I was studying in real life. You know, it wasn't just text on a piece of paper.
It's a very hands-on experience. So by the time I left, I was walking through the streets and I knew everything about almost every building that I passed and the artwork that was inside every building that I passed.
I participated in 3 programs while here. I loved my experience in Lausanne. I absolutely loved my experience in Jordan. But DC is where those, in a way, took on new meaning. The experience to go to an internship from 9 to 5 and then to go straight to class from 6 to 10 at night, it pushes you and you grow and you learn how capable you are.
Almost every program has what we call an EFT, an educational field trip. And that field trip is designed to take what we're learning in the classroom and actually see it embodied in some real life context together.
So if you decide not to go abroad, Pepperdine really does still make it a special experience for sophomores. In the fall, they take us to Catalina Island for the day. In the spring, they take us to San Francisco for a 2-day trip. And then also they put on different community building events and activities for students in the residence halls. They really do go the extra step to still include their students who don't go abroad.
International programs at Pepperdine have changed my life in that now I feel much more prepared to graduate. As a senior, I got internship opportunities and studying abroad and travel opportunities that I didn't have before. And now I feel much more ready to confidently find a job than before.
When you go into the workplace and into the working force, there are so many different opportunities to use the skills that you learn during your travels while interacting with diverse groups of people and kind of sharing your experiences in that way that allows you to connect with people on different levels.
The crucial component about college is pushing yourself, throwing yourself into an environment where you might be uncomfortable, where you might have to problem solve, where you're facing situations, language barriers, people that you've never met. That's a really unique space to facilitate growth. I couldn't recommend it enough.